organization in the region. Let's get real. The United States of America is arguably the worst terrorist organization in the world. If you want to look over the last 25 years, how many innocent civilians we've slaughtered. You're getting us into the neocon. Yeah, that's right. You're getting us into the neocon seventh war, which they've been dying for the last 25 years.
You might want to take down, by the way.
No, actually, if you love this country, if you're a real patriot, you'd have to hate this government.
You said America
and the
killed
war
like the worst terrorists in the world, more than Iran,
them.
dude.
Yeah. DC killed a lot more people than Iran did, and that's George W. Bush and Barack Obama and Joe Biden and Donald Trump. It has nothing to do with, okay. Dude, just all you can do is just interrupt because you know you have no point on your side. Anyway, Piers, what actually
are there
matters
not mass
here?
graves in Iran?
Anyway, what actually matters here is that the calculation has been drastically changed and the incentives have been changed by Donald Trump, even since the 12-day war. Look, for the 12-day war to work out the way it did, really relied on a major piece of that puzzle, which was that Iran, for self-preservation reasons, showed restraint in their response. They called ahead. They let us know where they were going to target. They made sure they didn't kill any Americans. This time, once Donald Trump killed the Ayatollah, they offered, through their Italian negotiators, they offered a ceasefire. Iran said no. Iran has now made the calculation that they simply can't let America come in and kill the Ayatollah and not respond, because then they'll just keep picking on them. Donald Trump already announced this was a regime change war with no plan. Absolutely no plan. As he has admitted, as Rubio has admitted, they have no plan for what comes next. And this is the scenario, I gotta say, man, I hate to be vindicated like this, Piers, but this is the scenario that all of us were warning about since well before the 12-day war. That now you've gotten yourself into a situation, Americans are dead. I think Mr. Miller misspoke when he said 4 people are dead. 4 Americans are dead over there. Probably more to come. Donald Trump says more to come. We've had a couple Americans killed in Austin in a blowback terrorist attack that's happened already since then. And like, dude, the lack of wisdom here from the Trump administration, like, you have no idea what you just kicked off. There is absolutely no reason to think that this thing is not going to be a catastrophe, just like the last 6 theaters in the global war on terrorism. And by the way, you know, for just final one very quick last point. I'm sorry, Piers, but then really, you know, interrupting you there a bunch. Let me just say one thing. For all the like supposed like pretend intellectuals out there, like the Gad Sads and the Sam Harris, who have spent a career talking about how violent and irrational the Muslim world is because you can't even draw a cartoon of Muhammad or they'll start killing people. Hey, what do you think happens when you murder an Ayatollah? Did anyone know that that's not just a political figure to the Shiites, who we've had no beef with really so far? We've never had a
don't kill bad guys because they fight back. That's like the most stupid foreign policy I've ever heard of.
Oh, no, actually, Ben, my foreign policy is don't
Adolf Hitler, I guess, would still be alive if we use your foreign policy.
Oh, good one, Ben. You just speak in slogans. My foreign policy is
Adolf Hitler's a bad guy. You better not attack him or go after him and stop him from invading all of Europe and taking over the world. Don't mess with Vladimir Putin ever, because that guy's a really bad guy. That's your foreign policy.
So, Ben, you're just going to say the dumbest thing and then interrupt me if I respond?
You literally just said, I'm in Texas where the Austin attack happened, and your policy is, hey, be really nice to bad people and then they might not kill you. That is your foreign policy. And you're now saying that Donald Trump is somehow responsible for a terrorist that said property of Allah and had a Iranian t-shirt on, saying, oh no, that's Donald Trump's fault, not actually the terrorist's fault. That is the problem with so many of you on the left.
You let me, Piers,
because you don't understand that sometimes you have to take out bad guys.
I'm 7 clicks to the right.
I actually want to give two other. I want to give 2 other panel.
Trust me, dude. Shut up.
Look, 2 other panel members have so far said. Okay, guys. 2 other panel members have said nothing.
I didn't really get to say anything either, but all right, whatever.
Well, you said a lot, and it was interesting.